Hello there, Steve from Advanced Global here. I'm in our demo database. The question before us today is how do you zero out services on an invoice template? We have services with 0 units, therefore the extended price is 0, and they're still showing up on the invoicing. So how do we filter those 0 services out in the invoicing? So I'll show you where that is in a moment. I'm in our demo database looking at the basic tech dashboard. This is the ready to engage widget. These 3 widgets organize the text day. The first one is their work list, the ready to engage widget. It's sorted by next SLA event due date. That's an automation we set up in the background, and therefore this is the next write ticket for the tech to work on. We also bring in their service calls so they can see when they're scheduled to work directly with a client, and then we move all the waiting tickets over here so that they are in their view, but they're out of their way. They're out of their work list. Down here are some more widgets that are helpful. The My Open Tickets gives them an overview of how many tickets they have, how many are overdue, critical tickets client responded to. If they are tapped on the shoulder by a service coordinator and says, "Can you cover my lunch?" The answer is sure, and they just monitor this triage widget during the lunch period. If they're a technician that's responsible for checking alerts first thing in the morning, this is an alert widget. Once they get through with that, they can go on with the rest of their day and go back to their ready to engage widget or service calls. Depends on which is, this one is time dependent. This is when anything else. And then here the My Task, if you're using the project module, there'll be tasks assigned to them, and then we move that high on the dashboard. But for this question of how do you zero out services on the invoicing, we're going to go to the invoice templates. I'm going to roll over contracts, and I'm going to go to invoice templates. These are all the templates in our database. Just so you know, not meaning to confuse you, there's 2 ways to get to these invoice templates. I just rolled over contracts, went to invoice templates. I could also go to the admin module, which is bookmarked by this yellow star here, and then down in finance, accounting, and invoicing, here are invoice templates. Takes me to the exact same place. 2 different paths to get here. So I'm going to go into this copy customer default. I'm going to go into design mode. And then notice that if you want to edit the top of your invoice, here's the edit button there. Here's the edit for the body. Each of these footers have their own edit button. So if you want to edit the bottom and what's in there. What we want to do though is edit the invoice body. And then down in this lower section down here, it is good to go through and look at these checkboxes, see what's here. This is a column chooser for the invoice. Here's some options. There's some options down here that may be important. We're going to go to recurring service bundle, and we're going to edit this. And then in here, down at the bottom, display 0 recurring service bundles. As you can see, we have this box unchecked. Now that I've checked it, now it's going to display those 0 recurring service bundles. You uncheck that box. Don't forget to click OK on your way out. Now I'm back into this editor mode. I got to click OK here. And now I'm back in the template. Be sure and save and close it. And back out of invoice templates. And you'll notice we're in the admin module, that second way in. So I'm going to take you in one more time just so you know the path to that checkbox. You get into invoice templates. You find the invoice you want to change. You go to design. Go to your middle and just click edit. Go to the lower section in the editor and go to recurring service bundles. There's recurring setup fee, milestones, but this is what we want. And then uncheck this box here, just like you can see it's unchecked here. That's what you want, and that's what's going to zero out the services from the invoice. They are not going to display any services that have a 0 unit and therefore a 0 price. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, please email me at advancedglobal@agmspcoaching.com. That email address is info@agmspcoaching.com. And I hope you have an awesome day.